Be a part of an incredible experience this week as we venture into the Black Hills area to uncover its most stunning waterfalls.
We rode back in the Spearfish Canyon. Fixing to do our waterfall tour. So we're going to take care of about 2 or 3 waterfalls today. First one is Rough Lock Falls. We're heading up the trail. It's about a mile up this trail. I think you can drive up closer to it if you just wanted to drive up to it. Getting in the shade, you can tell the difference in the temperature for sure.
Huge.
So there's 2 falls on this particular area. Spearfish Falls and then Rough Lock Falls. And we got about a mile hike up to Rough Lock. But there is a driving parking area up by it if you want to drive up to it without hiking. So this is the canyon walls. Up in this area somewhere is where, or on up this canyon is where some of Dances with the Wolves was filmed. That's the back side of the canyon. We walk around this turn. Yeah, there's the first rapids that we've come to. We still got a ways to go to the waterfall though. A couple of down trees that are barely hanging on. They'll come down sometime. She chickened out. She was gonna try to figure out how cold the water was. Oh, now she's gonna do it.
Oh my goodness, that's cold. You got some back?
No, I'm good. All right, we just made it to the boardwalk, so the falls must be right up here around the curve. There we go.
That is pretty. It's just kind of water's everywhere.
Yeah.
Blowing all different places.
There's a little trout in that.
Oh, yeah, I
right
see
there
it.
in that section. There he is coming out from under the rock. I don't know if I pick him up on camera.
He's right at the shade, the dark and the light. Oh, there he is.
The water here is just amazingly clear.
He's just hanging out.
There's actually more fish in this little area than I was expecting.
Going down.
All right, there's the waterfall behind us.
A section of it.
Yeah. These are the upper falls. And that's looking back down on the lower falls. And right there's where we were standing on the lower falls. There's the beginning of the waterfall. It looks like a pretty good cave right up underneath there.
Spearfish Falls Trail. 1.5 miles round trip. Difficulty is moderate.
Okay, we are in the woods once again.
pretty flat. Not too many rocks or trees. Getting our exercise today. Here's an interesting sign. This has a very good flow to it. Oh, it might be a beaver dam up there. Of course, I always have to get some flowers. Don't let Stuart fool you. He likes them as much as I do. It's just a pretty area. You have the trees lining the trail, and then you have a bench.
There's the waterfall.
And our first glimpse of the waterfall through the trees. Screwball here, still looking for a hollow log, and we haven't found him one yet.
The main waterfall we came down to see. Got pretty good spray coming off of it. Spearfish Canyon Falls. It ain't Niagara, but it's pretty neat.
Can you give us a man?
If you look close, right there, coming out of the rocks, I guess, and it hits up here, running through a crack, coming back out of the rock at that point.
All right, we are taking a little breather in the shade here. It was a very short walk, but it is hot today. What, about 80 something degrees?
Probably.
So we're taking a little break in the shade, and I have to admit that was probably the most unique waterfall that I've seen. It had all the different crevices in the waterfall instead of just one big one coming over. It was very unique. And then you saw the side that it looked like it was coming out of the actual rock too.
Pretty neat. And it says you walk 1.5 miles round trip, and it's not even. You got some flowers over there. Okay, this is a bonus waterfall between Sturgis and Lead. I'm not sure if it even has a name. It's a small little waterfall. Lead is that way about a 1/2 mile. And Deadwood is that way about a 1/2 mile. I said Sturgis, but it's Deadwood.
Although we previously filmed Bridal Veil Falls in an earlier episode, we felt it was an essential to include it again in the Waterfall Edition video.
All right, there you go. So we're going for our third try on this is actually a pretty sunny day. We're going to hit Devil's Bathtub. There's a big crowd in the parking lot, so I'm sure there's gonna be lots of people on the trail. So when we get back up there, we'll get you back on video. All right, we made it this time. Right there is the bathtub. Goes on up. Goes on up the street. Right here's the lower pool. And evidently there's another pool on up there. We'll walk up and see what we got. Alright, we got a little fella coming down right here. Looked like he had fun.
We are interested to know which waterfall was your favorite, so please leave us a comment below and the number of the waterfall you liked best.
Alright, do you see anything when you talk? Is there any way to tell whether or not it's recording? What was it?
It was a cool breeze.
Oh, let me see.
It looks wet.
That water is wet.
No, it's... Ready?
Yeah.
You got me?
Yeah.
All right. Hold on.